Curious about what's behind the gates of South Florida's most sensational communities? Today we take you on a tour. Business and jobs affect the local real estate market. An overview of local initiatives in Palm Beach County. And can you qualify for a mortgage? Make sense strategies and planning for today's buyer. Plus, SunFest 2014. What's on tap? Hello and welcome. I'm Curt Fonger. All this and more right now on South Florida Real Estate Update. We are here at Montclair Estates in western West Palm Beach, and I'm here with Derek Fennick, the division president of Hovnanian Homes.
Correct, thank you.
This is a beautiful home. We're here in the kitchen, by the way, because everybody congregates in the kitchen, but there's so much home to talk about.
Correct. This is our Braymore model here at Montclair Estates, Curt. This home is a two-story home, 4,645 square feet.
Big.
Yes, it is. It comes with a three-car garage. This model has two master suites, one on the first floor and one on the second floor.
And the concept is?
The concept there is this is your home. You live on the first floor. You have your bedroom on the first floor, so you don't have to always worry about the stairs. However, let's say you have some older guests that visit you from the Northeast in our beautiful seasons down here in South Florida. When they come and visit you, they can have their own private suite on the second floor.
And they're going to say, you don't have to give up the master bedroom for us, and you can say, it's identical.
Correct. The first floor master bedroom is almost identical to the second floor master bedroom.
I love the flexibility of the design of this home. You have a second floor game room.
That's correct. The game room on the second floor is a very large space, and it's very flexible. I mean, you can set it up as a billiard room, a area for, like, let's say you want to have your friends over to watch the game on the weekend. It's a large space, and it's almost like the centerpiece of the second floor of this home.
And you have bedrooms that you can make into a guest bedroom or an office.
That's correct. This home comes standard 5 bedrooms, 5 baths. And we have many customizations where you can add a bedroom, add a bathroom, modify a bedroom, relocate some spaces. The home has some nice customizations to it.
If you're looking for a huge development, this is not it.
Correct. This community is only 19 homes. We call it a boutique community. It's right in the center of it all out here in West Palm Beach. And our concept there is, it kind of brings you back to the old days where you actually know your neighbors. You can walk around, you know everybody in the community, versus one of the larger communities where you really don't know many of the neighbors living with you.
A quiet community, and talk about the prices.
The prices here, the homes are 2,500 square feet to 4,600 square feet, and we start in the mid 300s and go just below 600,000.
So you have a variety of prices here.
Correct. We have 4 floor plans, 2 one-story floor plans, and 2 two-story floor plans as well.
Montclair Estates in western West Palm Beach. It's a boutique community, and this is a pretty house.
Thank you, Curt.
Derek, thank you for being here on South Florida Real Estate Update.
Thank you for having us.
Welcome back to South Florida Real Estate Update. I'm here with my friend Jeannine Henrion of Group 1 Mortgage, and I've got a question about mortgage rates. Sometimes I'll talk to you and ask what the mortgage rates are, and you'll give me a range of mortgage rates. And then I'll see something on the internet that will be way lower than what you have quoted me. Is there something going on here?
Well, Curt, typically if you're asking me where rates are ranging today, I'm going to give you a number that does not include paying points. Sometimes, correct. Sometimes when you're shopping online in the small print or in another section where they're, telling you what were the considerations for that advertisement, you're always going to see everybody's going to advertise the best case scenario. So they're going to assume that it's a purchase transaction and not a refinance. They're going to assume that you've got 20% down, and they're going to assume that you have a 750 credit score or higher. And then typically if you look at the APR, and it's maybe around a quarter higher. There might be some points hidden in there, but they've got and they're not really hidden, they're disclosed in the APR, but the average consumer doesn't really understand what to look for. They just see that note rate that's exponentially lower than what they've been quoted by other resources.
Okay, so you brought up something that's one of my topics of confusion, I think, with mortgages: points. Define a point?
A point is 1% of your loan amount. So let's just say your loan amount is $200,000 and you're going to pay 1 point to buy down your rate. The cost to you is $2,000.
What do I get for that $2,000 that I might pay?
Of late, you don't get so much. We really, to be frank, because the Federal Reserve has kept rates so artificially low, the value in paying points just hasn't been there. But historically, it's reasonable to expect that for every point you pay, you may realize approximately a quarter reduction in your note rate.
Okay. Why would I do that?
If you're going to be long-term in the property, and of course, market conditions create the value for paying that money. If you're going to be long-term in the property, it can save you a significant amount of money over time. And a good loan officer should be able to calculate for you your break-even point. Is it the 48th month, the 42nd month, where you've recouped the cost of that said $2,000 in your lower monthly payment?
It won't be the first month, but it might be after 4 years or 5 years, and then I'll be benefiting every month after that for what I invested in the beginning.
Correct.
Okay, but this isn't really happening now, and heaven forfend that rates go up, but if they do go up, we may be hearing more about points.
Well, actually, rates are starting to creep up a smidge, Curt, because, the government has eased on their quantitative easing, where they were buying all the mortgage-backed securities, which is, one more reason to reach out to me or another loan officer at Group 1 and get pre-qualified now.
Okay, Jeannine, Henrion, Group 1 Mortgage, thanks for being here. I think I get the point about points, and I hope you do too. We'll be right back after this break.
Closed captioning brought to you by Illustrated Properties Real Estate. Our roots run deep. Choosing the right real estate agency and realtor makes a dramatic difference in the outcome of your transaction and overall experience. So before you make your decision, make sure your realtor has a solid understanding of the local market, lifestyles, and opportunities, as well as strong connections and trusted resources. Knowledge, experience, cutting-edge technology. This is our culture. This is our promise. Illustrated Properties Real Estate. Our roots run deep.
Who is it?
I'm Roger, of Adams Air Conditioning.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to technicians showing up on time.
We get that a lot. May I come in?
It's so hot in here.
Exactly 92.4 degrees to be exact.
Just look at my kids.
Do something for Pete's sake.
Help me, Roger of Adams Air Conditioning. You're our only hope.
I'm on it.
You did it! Thank you!
No need to thank me. It's what we do.
We're in the offices of the Business Development Board of Palm Beach County, and the title says it all. I'm here with the President and CEO, Kelly Smallridge, and of course, the Senior Vice President of Illustrated Properties, Tom Day. Tom?
Pleasure to be here.
And your first question for Kelly.
Well, one of the things we read about a lot is the Gates Initiative. Could you tell us more about it?
Yes. The formal name is called Behind the Gates, and several years ago the Business Development Board conducted a tremendous amount of research in and along the coastline, the oceanfront homes, identifying individuals who were coming into this market purchasing a second home and cross-referencing that against the company that they owned in another state. And what we found out was that by and large, these owners of these oceanfront homes own some very sizable companies in New York, New Jersey, the Boston area that were good prospects from a relocation standpoint. We then turned around and created a marketing strategy and identified business leaders to help us have a conversation with those what we call behind the gates prospects. And it's really panned out some great results. If nothing else but a good source of leads for this organization to go after.
What are they looking for when they look at a place to relocate, like Palm Beach County?
Companies really look for a variety of different assets in a particular area. Number one, you have to have affordable housing and affordable office space, commercial space. Education also falls at the very top of the list, making sure that they can find not only a workforce, but determining where their children will go to school, whether that be public, private, or faith-based, is very, very critical. They also look at the infrastructure, and the taxes are very big. Let's just face it, one of the reasons why a lot of companies from the Northeast are coming to the state of Florida is because you have this very affordable tax environment, and it continues to stay affordable. So anybody making $1 million in Manhattan and $1 million here in Palm Beach County makes a $127,000 tax cut by coming here to Palm Beach County, versus in Manhattan you would be paying that extra $127,000. So cost, education, workforce, and availability of space.
So that's a big incentive, no doubt. And you mentioned education. I'm sure that that's a big piece of the puzzle, and I understand you've really gone after that in a big way.
Yes, I've been doing this for several years here in Palm Beach County. And oftentimes what I would find when having the conversation with the CEO, we would want to embark on having the conversation on where their physical building would be located, and the CEO would drive the conversation back to, well, if my children cannot have a good education here in Palm Beach County, then my business is not going to come here. So we decided to create an initiative that brought all educational institutions to the table, K through 20, public, private, faith-based, charter, every institution that teaches a child in this county. It's the first of its kind in the state of Florida, and we are answering all of the questions CEOs in one resource. College matriculation, what are the SAT and the ACT scores? What are the top 100 schools that students go to here in Palm Beach County? What are the Ivy League schools that they go to? What is a magnet school? And then also understanding the state system. What is Bright Futures? What is Florida Prepaid? So when the CEO was coming in here, we would point them out to 18 different directions. Today, that is quite different. We're bringing that CEO in, and we're answering all those questions with a one-stop resource and a brand new website that we will roll out on April 9th called pbcedu.org.
What an awesome thing to do.
It is.
And I guess the bottom line, $64 question, is I own a business up north, sick of the cold weather.
Right.
And I really want to consider moving to Florida. And so why would I want to move, and more specifically to Palm Beach County?
Well, first of all, the snow is our fertilizer. The more it snows up north, the more people come calling into Palm Beach County. And so many times people spend an entire lifetime saving up to retire to Florida, and yet they have realized that Palm Beach County specifically is a very cost-competitive location, has a very attractive, multicultural, diverse, and educated workforce, that you can find a wide array of business components that are critical here, vendors and suppliers, access to 3 ports, access to 3 international airports, and your children can receive a very good education here. So everything that you could receive up there, you can receive here, better quality, never have to get on the subway, far more affordable.
And the availability and affordability of housing.
Absolutely. We will show a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house to individuals here, and it is almost a third to a half of the price and far more product here in Palm Beach County than what they were receiving in the Northeast. So when they come here, they're getting that cost savings on their commercial office space, they're getting the savings in taxes, and they're paying considerably less for their home and getting far more home in a safe neighborhood with good schools.
Kelly, this has been very, very informative. And of course, all of the initiatives you're talking about will link to you on our website, realestateupdate.tv.
Great, thank you.
Thanks for being here today, both Tom and Kelly Smallridge. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We are looking at another hurricane season. They come every year, and you do not want to be a member of the Blue Tarp Club. I'm here with Rolando Figueroa of State Certified Roofing. Thanks for being here on South Florida Real Estate Update. And there is a plan to get people from being in the Blue Tarp Club into a better place.
Yes, it's called the Rooftop Protection Plan.
Tell me about it.
It's a plan we offer our customers. It's an annual membership, and you can sign up. And we have a inspection program. We actually repair the roof, and we could document the roof for you. So if a storm does come, you could show proof to the adjuster that your roof was in perfect condition prior to the storm.
Because you've inspected the roof and then repaired the roof and then documented that the roof is okay. So if an adjuster says I don't think your roof was very good before the storm, you say.
We could prove it. We show them documented proof that the roof was in perfect condition prior to the storm.
Okay. Now, after the storm, that's when you call the roofer and, where's a roofer?
Yeah, it's hard to find one.
Yeah. You're busy.
Yeah, we're very busy. All the roofers are busy, but by having a membership to our plan, you don't have to wait for a roofing company. We'll actually reach to you. We'll call you within a week after the storm, and we'll set up an appointment to come out, inspect the roof, and assist you with your claim if needed.
So in other words, you're putting us first in line if we're in the rooftop protection plan.
Oh yeah, because in reality, a lot of people are waiting months and months just to get in touch with a roofer. This way, we'll actually reach you. We'll call you within a week.
Well, now, let's say I have a roof that wasn't installed by state certified roofing. Can you give me some sort of warranty or something on my roof?
Yeah, we offer warranties if your roofing company went out of business, the one you hired, or if the warranty is just outdated, we'll sell you a roof warranty.
So the rooftop protection plan, it starts at what?
As low as $389 a year. So it's relatively inexpensive.
And for that, I get peace of mind.
Peace of mind, inspections, repairs, documented proof. It's everything you need before a storm.
And of course, we have all the information on the rooftop protection plan on our website, realestateupdate.tv. So, Rolando, Figueroa, thanks for being here on South Florida Real Estate Update, and let's hope we have a good hurricane season.
Thank you.
There's a reason why realtors turn to David Dunham Insurance. They want to help their buyers secure a homeowner's policy that delivers the best coverage and cost. As an independent insurance agent who is connected with over 25 A-rated companies, David Dunham Insurance connects homeowners with the best worry-free options available. Confidence, security, and cost adds up to peace of mind. That's why realtors turn to David Dunham Insurance. Shouldn't you?
If you're asking yourself, will anyone help me save my home? Direct your question to James A. Chaffee, Esquire, a.k.a. the Juris Doctor. Through his daily practice and legal advice column, Mr. Chaffee provides his diagnosis and a path to help homeowners achieve the best possible outcome. If you're dealing with a tough situation or simply closing on a home, don't go it alone. Make sure you have proper representation. The Juris Doctor, real estate attorney James A. Chaffee, by your side.
Does your home have curb appeal? The impact of landscaping, especially here in South Florida, is incredible. It's a big part of how we assess the value of a home, a community, even a lifestyle. It takes vision, talent, and expertise to create a design that makes a truly great impression, one that will wow you today and grow throughout the years. Innovative, green, and gorgeous. Impact Landscaping, the clear choice.
It's a beautiful day here in downtown West Palm Beach at Flagler and Clematis, but in just 2 weeks, it is going to be crazy down here. This is Melissa Sullivan, marketing and PR for SunFest. Melissa, welcome.
Hi.
And
we can feel the excitement in the air, right?
Well, this is a calm park right now, but this is going to be the North Stage. A lot of excitement there.
Yeah, there's a lot of wonderful headliners coming to the Ford Stage, which is where we are right now. We've got Kid Rock, Robin Thicke, the Goo Goo Dolls, Ellie Goulding. It's a great lineup.
Can you believe it's been 33 years? 33 years of SunFest.
Absolutely, and what's amazing is that it's driven by volunteers. You know, started out from a volunteer base and still today run by a volunteer of this community. Many who take their own vacation to come put this festival on. People don't always realize that.
Is there still time to volunteer?
We're pretty full. We have to be organized and ready, and we are. So
that's part of the secret of SunFest. It's been organized.
Yes, it is organized and we're excited. Things change though. This beautiful landscaping, the beautiful downtown area is all new, and it's a wonderful backdrop for the music festival.
So for details on SunFest, you can come to our website at realestateupdate.tv. Melissa, this is just a place where people congregate from all over Florida.
It's a really exciting thing to look at, some of the statistics. People come from over 100 cities outside Palm Beach County, 43 different states. So way back when they decided to organize SunFest, it was to bring tourism in during the shoulder season, and it's still doing that today, even though the shoulder season isn't quite as dramatic as it used to be because we're busy all year long.
But when you come to SunFest, you have to know parking and you have to know what you can bring in.
Absolutely. There's a lot of different ways to come to SunFest. You can come by boat, you can come by bike, you can come by car, and we have a lot of information on our website and details to help make that easier. There's water taxis to bring you in, there's a bike valet, and there's advanced parking to get ahead of time. And
no coolers.
No coolers. You can bring sunscreen, you can bring a small bag. We're asking for 12 by 12 by 6 because your bags will be searched, and just kind of try and pack light and leave the rest at home.
And something for everybody at SunFest.
Yes, we have the art show, the fireworks. It's an exciting time.
Melissa Sullivan, thanks for being here to tell us about SunFest. And again, you can get all of the details about SunFest at our website, realestateupdate.tv. Again, thanks to Melissa Sullivan for telling us about 33 years of SunFest. We're in beautiful Palm Beach with Aaron Chandler of Chandler Construction at the site of your latest project.
Yes, we're on Palm Beach Island here, and when I first met with Lisa, the owner of the home, we came in typical Palm Beach home. We had our Mexican tile floor, beautifully landscaped backyard, pool, and of course a putting green.
And of course a putting green. But the kitchen.
But when we came in, the kitchen was really needed some work. It looked like it hadn't been remodeled since the 70s. So we came in and gutted the whole thing. But before that, we had a meeting at my showroom. We sat down with Lisa, and we went over the whole entire kitchen in a 3-dimensional program we use to create kitchens. We went over the style of kitchen she wanted, the appliances that she wanted, lighting, the whole 9.
Kind of a test run to see what works.
Yes, absolutely. When we put it in the program, you can actually live in it before we build it.
So let's talk about some of the things in the kitchen. First of all, every woman is impressed by this gas stove.
Yes. As soon as you walk in the home, one of the first thing that catches your eyes is the Viking appliance package. We have a 48-inch refrigerator, giant gas stove with the ventilation on top, Melee appliance package with the coffee maker as well as a espresso maker, and a built-in microwave.
Tell me about the unusual backsplash here.
The backsplash is more of a modern backsplash. It's a lineal pattern. It's made up of 3 different materials: stone, stainless steel, and glass.
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel, yes. It reflects with, we chose that because it works with the handles and also the appliances and gives it a little bit of sparkle with the under cabinet lighting.
That must be tricky to work with.
It is a little tricky to work with, but it looks great in the end.
So you have great cabinetry here.
Yeah, the cabinetry is great. We wanted to stay modern with the cabinetry, not too over the top with a very distinctive door style. So we took a shaker style door. We added cabinets all to the upper portion perimeter around the kitchen. It did not have that before. Then we added LED lighting for the upper cabinets, lower cabinets, and all the can lights throughout as well.
LED lighting, a big trend these days.
Yes, big trend. Last 3 to 4 years it's came out because it has a very low heat signature, almost no heat signature, and lasts forever. It's very dimmable and creates a great ambiance as well.
And the cost?
The cost of the kitchen overall with the appliance package was about $30,000, but the kitchen overall came in about $75,000.
And you can see all of it when you look at this. You can see the actual value here.
Absolutely, yes. This is a kitchen worthy of Palm Beach Island.
Aaron Chandler of Chandler Construction, thank you for being here on South Florida Real Estate Update, and we're in Palm Beach.
We're all inundated with promotional messages about how to secure a mortgage. It's hard to know what to do. That's where Jeannine Henrion from Group 1 Mortgage comes in. Not only does she have the expertise to uncover your best options, she is there to help you every step of the way.
It was our dream to be homeowners, and we didn't think it would happen as quickly as it did because we didn't have a lot of money going into the process, but using a VA loan, Jeannine was really able to help us out.
Absolutely. She made it as effortless as possible.
Jeannine Henrion. Count on her to go the extra mile.
We've all experienced guests that just will not leave.
You got the bug channel on here?
That was like that.
Nothing seems to make them leave.
Where did you buy this ham?
You're out of mustard, FYI.
Occupado.
They're everywhere.
Let's talk this over.
I'm Victoria Magaldi. Palm Coast Pest Control is family owned and operated. We are committed to getting rid of all your unwanted guests. Call us today.
It starts with a roof inspection. As a current homeowner, a buyer, or a seller, it's best to identify a roof's condition to determine the next course of action, if any. You can depend on the experts at State Certified Roofing to provide an honest and credible assessment of the roof and present options based on insurance company specifications, durability, design, cost, scheduling, and installation. State Certified Roofing, certified to ensure excellence.
It's difficult to find a neighborhood around here and not find an Illustrated Properties realtor who specializes in that neighborhood. For instance, Marie Tanabe, who is specializing in Valencia and Abacoa. Marie, nice to see you here. Tell me about Valencia.
Well, Valencia is probably one of my favorite neighborhoods. I lived here for 5 years, absolutely loved it. I think what drew me to the neighborhood as with my family was that it was a family neighborhood and it was right in the middle of Abacoa. So for us, living in Abacoa was really important for all the activities for families.
Good schools.
Excellent, excellent. It's interesting. This is the only neighborhood in all of Abacoa that goes to all the Jupiter schools, including Jupiter High School, which makes it different than the other Abacoa neighborhoods.
And you have a wide variety of custom homes in here.
Absolutely. The other thing that differentiates it from the rest of Abacoa, it's the only neighborhood that has custom homes, 4 different custom builders, ranging in size from 2,300 square feet to almost 6,000. It's beautiful.
No, let's get that again. 2,300 square feet to about 6,000. That's a huge range.
It is. And so there's, really home sizes for almost any size family. But we also have people that just love living here that are empty nesters too.
And lots of price points then for the homes.
Absolutely. I think we would range in the mid-6s to $1.7 million.
And when I look around this, I see parks and I see Valencia Way, which is just a gorgeous venue.
It is. I think people just find it so attractive to drive in here. It feels a little bit like Tuscany. But absolutely, the great thing is our green space right here. I don't know if you can see it, but the kids come here after school on the weekends. Parents are playing lacrosse, soccer with their kids on the green. But the thing that makes it really special are things that we do like during the holidays. For example, 4th of July, you're going to see kids out here with a bounce house, a DJ. We order out ribs. We wait for the fireworks to come that you can see from Roger Dean, which is also huge.
Well, you've got the ballpark here.
We do. And so we walk. Everyone walks. You walk to downtown Abacoa. You go to the Seafood Fest. It's just the Italian festivals here. It's just a great place. Walk with your kids, ride your bikes, and people stay in the neighborhood.
Obviously, we're doing this interview when school is in session because otherwise it would be very loud with all the kids around here.
You wouldn't be able to talk here right now. Yeah, absolutely.
Marie Tanabe, thank you for the tour of Valencia, and I'm sold.
Okay, me too. Thanks, Curt.
And there you are. That wraps it up for today. Looking ahead, we welcome Florida Realtor Senior Vice President of Public Policy, John Seabree, along with real estate attorney James Chiaffi, and a very special feature story about SunFest. For South Florida Real Estate Update, I'm Curt Fonger. Have a good week.